guys, so this tutorial is inspired by the most amazing artists. Like, I just want all their art, but it would just cost me too much money. But oh my gosh. Okay, so his name is Abe Lopez, and you have to check out his Instagram, his website. He is just brilliant at what he does. So basically he takes lots of characters, mainly comic book characters, and he puts them in different situations. Like, he'll change their costume in one, he'll make them like be in Disney World in another. He is just an amazing artist, and I really suggest that you check him out. Like, especially if you're into comics, you're gonna love the work that he does. So this is inspired by one of his masterpieces, and it's Harley Quinn. She looks like this. It says boo. She she has like a pumpkin around her waist. So if you want to be Harley Quinn for Halloween, but you're like, everybody else is gonna be here, I suggest trying something like this out. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and come back tomorrow where I will have another tutorial for you guys. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll be notified every single time I upload. And if you like body painting like this, make sure you check out my other channel, Geek Up, where I upload lots of body painting tutorials based off of comic book and video game characters. With that all being said, let's begin the tutorial. I'm starting the look off by using a felt tip eyeliner to draw on the main features of the look, so I have an idea of where I'm placing the paint. I draw on the jester hat outline, skeleton features, the collar area, skeletons below the collar, and the rest of the costume, which is stripes and bones. Now I'm using a light gray paint to outline the outer perimeters of the face and the left side of the collar area. So each collar area where there is like a line, I apply the gray paint to the left side of it. You can't tell that it's the left side though, because it was my left, but you're right. Next, take a white paint and use it to paint the skull, collar area, and the rest of the costume where the areas are supposed to be white. You can reference the picture of Harley Quinn to see which areas should be white. Now mix together a dark gray color and use it to paint over your brows. And then you're going to outline the top portion of the skeleton mouth. And then you're going to mix together a gray that is lighter than the gray you just used to outline the skeleton mouth and the brows. And you use it to fill in the eye area, nose, inside of the mouth area that's below the cheekbones. And then you're going to paint a line going through the mouth and then lines going through that mouth that look like teeth. Now take your black paint and you can use it to define areas where you applied the liner but ended up getting covered by the white paint. So that would be around the nose probably, and then the collar area. And then you can also use it to start painting on the areas of the costume that are supposed to be black. So around your head and then the costume right below the collar area. Time to shade a bit more. Use a gray paint to shade the collar, skulls below the collar, and the bones and stripes on the costume. Use your black paint to paint on the skull features. Now you want to highlight the black areas. You highlight below each skull so that it looks like it's raised over the costume. So it's kind of creating a shadow, but instead to create this shadow, you're using a lighter color. And then you're going to highlight around the black costume. Just add wrinkles here and there and stripes near the shoulders. Now apply mascara to your top and bottom lashes, then apply false lashes, and then go over the false lashes with a liner. I went back with my white paint and did a little bit more highlighting on the collar and the rest of the body. I know on the collar I used the white as the base color, but when it dried up, it wasn't that intense, so I just went over some of the areas with the white paint and made it more intense. On the wrist, you want to paint pumpkins. Use an orange paint as the base color, and then you mix together a dark orange color and you outline the pumpkin, then paint lines going through the pumpkin. I painted one glove on before painting the pumpkin on the other hand and the glove on the other hand because I had to put the jester hat on and I didn't want to get white paint all over it. So for your left hand, you're just painting a skeleton hand,
So just use your white paint to paint on the bones, and then black paint to outline those bones, and then create some lines going through the bone so it separates areas of the bone. And then to paint the pumpkin's face, you're just going to use your black paint, and then to paint the right hand, you're just using white paint. Let's talk about the hat real quick. I actually made it out of women's tights that I got at Dollar Tree. The pumpkins I also got at Dollar Tree, and basically I put the tights around a headband and put aluminum foil into the parts where you would normally put your leg so that it would have that little curve like the Jester hat that Harley Quinn has, and then I just glued the pumpkins to it. So that's it for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you check out Poison Ivy on my other channel, Geek Up, and make sure you check out Abe. Again, his information will be linked down below. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.